Alright, so welcome back. Hopefully all of you guys are having a fabulous day here today. Hopefully everybody's vibing, enjoying. Today I wanted to talk about all the leak stuff we know about A3A, what to expect from A3A, and currently where the community's thought process is, again, regarding A3A. We're gonna have some fun with this one, talk about it, and just give you guys an what to expect video on top of every leak that we know about and stuff that I haven't covered yet that's been kind of coming out here and there. As always, new to the channel, like and subscribe, it does help out a ton. Let's hop into things here today. Make sure to be subscribed, comment down below Rayquaza if you want to enter into a giveaway. A new winner will be picked next video. So first things first, let's talk about what to expect. It's simple. What are we expecting? We're expecting a mini set. A mini set titled most likely A3A. We had obviously an A1A, we had an A2A, we then had, by the way, a A2B. Wondering if we're gonna get that again. Very curious. But for right now, we need to first get through A3A. If we're basing it off of previous sets, just know that currently we had a 96 card set, which was A2A. Slowly, every set has been sort of growing in cards. There is no such thing as us falling back on cards, so just expect that these sets have been growing. From 96 cards over here with Triumphant Light, which is A2A, we then had Shining Reveille, which was A2B, which introduced 111 cards. The first ever set itself, correct, being a singular booster pack, to introduce how many EXs, by the way? It introduced 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 brand spanking new EXs was introduced to us via A2B. Right now, we don't have a confirmation on how it's going to work here, if they're going to go off of the A2B typing, where it was Shining Reveille, or if they're going to go down the typing of what Triumphant Light was. Maybe A2B sets are confirmed to be moving forward this way of, hey, we're going to introduce 9 freaking EXs, or they're going to go down the route of what they did with Triumphant Light and introduce simply, 5 EXs. When Triumphant Light released A2A, this set did bring us how many EXs? It brought us, let me just show you through full arts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The usual amount, correct? And now if I were to show it to you, just one real quick, and then we'll talk about the leaks. If I were to show you, go to all sets, and I show you the original, right, A1A, which was Mythical Island, this was A1A, you were to see also 5 EXs, so maybe A2 or A3B will have 9 EXs, and that's how these second mini packs work, or it'll be like, again, every set moving forward, which is a mini pack, 9 EXs. Let me know what you think, but again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's what usually the A variant of a mini set brings us. So that's the first thing, okay? With that out of the way, we're expecting a mini set. Now you know that we're expecting potentially 5, maybe 10, or 9 EXs. Who knows? 10 maybe, right? They've been one-upping themselves slowly, but 86 cards was the original A1A, 96 was A2A, maybe 106 cards, maybe more than Shining Reveille, even higher than that. This was 111, so maybe 120, right? That's where you're currently at when it comes to the packs itself. But A3A, what is currently known? So A3A is an upcoming expansion from Pokemon TCG Pocket. Will basically be releasing, so we know the release date, right? We do know the release date. Nothing else is confirmed about this expansion. Some speculate that it could feature Ultra Beasts, peculiar Pokemon from Generation 7 that were introduced in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, which fits the Gen 7 and Alolan theme of A3, but again, this has not been confirmed. What has been confirmed, though, is when will A3 expansion release? It currently is slated to release on May 29th, 2025. Remember, sometimes the EST PST thing gets into effect, where it could be 29th, as in 29th being a Thursday, it could be 28th, right? Because that's the Thursday that's EST. On PST, we get on the 28th. It could also be on the 30th. Usually, it falls back on like the 28th, 29th, around there. So 28th, 29th is probably when we're seeing our set release here, which again, we can put that on a calendar pretty simply and kind of understand one thing. If you're looking like, hey, Gogo, when do we get the freaking announcement or the teaser? Most likely, if it's the 28th, it's always 5 days prior. So 28th, which means if that is the day of the actual release for PST, 27th, 26th, 25th, 24th, 23rd, around 23rd, you get your announcement. The earliest, it could also drop on the 24th. It could also drop on the 25th, being the announcement, that trailer that would come out. We are only basically a few days away from that. It's again around 23rd, 24th, 25th, where you'll see a teaser. The set will release around 28th, 29th. I'm pretty sure they work on EST timing, so I think it's 29th EST, which means it's 28th PST. I'm pretty sure that's how it operates, but fact check me on that one. I could be wrong with the dates and such, but it's around those two. So confirmed, we know it. May 29th is the next set release. That's put in stone. What on top of that was kind of given to us, if you were to see the data mines going around, yes, there is a thing in the files that says, is it an Ultra Beast? There is a potential that we do get an Ultra Beast with the set. It's not a confirmation though, right? Yes, Ultra Beast is in the files, but A2B or A3B can be introducing Ultra Beast to us. Right now, what we do know is, if we base it off other sets, it could fall in like Mythical Island. Mythical Island had Celebi and a few other Pokemon that were Gen 1 based. Again, you had Mew, you had Gyarados, you had a bunch like that, right? It was primarily focusing on that, but it also did introduce to us new Pokemon. If you were to look at how it went with A2 or A3A, correct? Which is again over here Triumphant Light. This is more so what we're expecting because this is kind of how it has been operating. I wouldn't be shocked if again it goes off of this gen like this, and this is kind of a thing moving forward where the first set wasn't enough to give you everything from that gen, so a mini set will follow through with that. And I truly think that where Ultra Beast stand, and especially something like Necrozma who did not get an EX, we're all thinking, and like this is again another JP thing where they're also like almost solidified on that. They all think the same thing, that yeah, it should be, if it's going off of that, Ultra Beast should fall in as a 3A, and as Ultra Beast kind of suggests, you'll probably be seeing these Pokemon as well, on top of everything here. Necrozma also could definitely see it. Primarina could finally get that EX as well, which Primarina did not get one. Decidueye did, Incineroar did, so again, could definitely see that. And also, we could also see how Shining Revelry sort of brought you 9 EXs. You could see that here as well. Primarina needs one, no doubt. Probably Necrozma will get one as well. On top of that, you'll see like maybe Guzzlord, who's a very, very, very popular Pokemon. That is an Ultra Beast. Buzzwole, also an Ultra Beast. And then maybe this one over here is Ultra Beast. So 3 brand new Ultra Beasts. Necrozma on top of that, which is a related Pokemon, by the way. Necrozma. So these are 4 more of the Ultra Beasts. The related Pokemon to Ultra Beasts are Solgaleo, Lunala. We already got them. We already got these ones. Necrozma the only other one. So Necrozma, maybe 3, 4 more of these, right? Ultra Beast Pokemon. And then on top of that, maybe Primarina EX. And we could say 9 EXs easily because of that entire thing there. So very high chance that Ultra Beast is there. Or again, it's not always confirmed. If we do see it, it will most likely have some Pokemon from this generation. You will 100% see that. That is a fact that we've been seeing now completely. You will see Pokemon from this generation be releasing with A3A. That's going to be there, but how much of that are we expanding? Are we expanding into Ultra Beast, and is that going to be an entire thing there? But if they do bring Ultra Beast, just know this now. Yes, it's been leaked. If they do bring Ultra Beast, this is going to be a very big thing for the game in the context of there's a lot of trainers that are going to be kind of coalescing with that. A lot of effects that will be coalescing with that. And remember, whatever it is, the one thing that I want to like finally mention while wrapping this up here is, if you looked at whatever Shining Revelry brought us, it brought us like shiny Pokemon, which is like the big gimmick, but it didn't bring you anything like crazy beyond that. Remember what Triumphant Light brought you? It brought you a mechanic. That mechanic being this Arceus Link, which was pretty much, if Arceus is in play, all of that kind of coalesces with that. We haven't really seen something crazy, per se, from personally in A2B comparatively speaking, right? So we could definitely see in this one, that be the gimmick being, just like this right over here, A2A, the gimmick being exactly what got leaked over here, being Ultra Beast. And that's the gimmick for this set, just like Arceus had Arceus Link for that set, a very, very similar type of mechanic, very, very similar type of system, some sort of gimmick like that. And this could be the new way to spice up the game with some variety and such, but curious on what you think about that. People did say that the Arceus set was like the most underwhelming set from what, you know, stats show and what the community voted for. That was considered the most underwhelming set, but what do you think? Ultra Beast currently leaked, May 29th, confirmed to be the kind of date there between 28th and 29th, depending on PST, EST, which means your teaser's coming out relatively soon, only a few days away. So let me know what you think, and again, what to expect. We kind of talked about that as well. I'm ready, so let me know what you think. Take care, have fun. It's been it from me.